today we are talking turkey because obviously it's the heart of December celebrations. It offers a nutritious, versatile, locally raised protein that stretches far beyond the holiday table, from the main feast to simple, delicious leftovers all week long. And joining us this morning to do just that is Buy BC Chef Ambassador Ned Bell.
Hi, Mona.
Hi, Ned Bell.
Is this our last segment of the year?
This is it for us, and we're ending off with a bang.
We are ending off with a bang, a big holiday celebration.
Yes, a feast.
The centerpiece being BC turkey, of course, and our great friends at JD Farms out in the valley that grew this incredible bird. And you know, our poultry farmers across BC and truthfully across Canada, they need all the love that we can give them by supporting them because they're going through some real challenges right now.
It's been a tough year. And what I love about this time of year, it's not just Christmas that folks are celebrating, right? There's all kinds of celebrations going on. And so there's all kinds of different ways to enjoy a holiday meal. So
that's right.
How did you make this one, and what can you give us in terms of tips?
Well, you know, I don't want to get weepy, but like I've been sort of thinking of the past year and like how fortunate I have been to be able to celebrate with you, to celebrate with my own family, around the family table, you know, of course, all of us. If we're fortunate to be able to celebrate with the ones we love over the next few weeks, how lucky are we? Because there's so many people around the world that aren't able to do that right now. And our thoughts go out to them. But turkey as a centerpiece, it's also fantastic for leftovers.
Yes.
So it is, yes, an incredibly significant thing to bake or roast.
Yes.
And so I was thinking, okay, well, you know, what are the tips and tricks that make it a little easier? First of all, brine it. So we have some great friends with Winsett Farms, our good friends at Grandpa Jay's Seasonings, of course, the BC Ale Trail, our friends at Poco.
These aren't just drinks. These are tools you use to make
these
turkey.
I actually used this beer right here, the Maple Amber Ale from our friends at Patina Brewing, to brine the turkey. So I took some of the Grandpa Jay's original seasoning. Of course, the recipe's at nedbell.com. Some of this, couple cans of this, some water, a little bit of sweetness. You could add BC honey, you could add brown sugar, you could add maple syrup. And then I marinated it or brined it for about 12 hours in my fridge in a large container, which helps the turkey be a little bit more moist.
Juicy.
Because it's quite a lean bird, which is why we love eating it. It's so good for us. You know, nutrient dense, of course, but also helps it adds a little flavor and adds sort of juiciness, moistness to the bird. Then I took it out of the brine, patted it dry, and this is the trick. So we'll talk about how much to cook for how many people in a second, but I actually cooked it at 275 degrees,
so pretty
which
low.
seems low.
So,
you know, I set my oven for 300. You could do 275 to 300 for about 4.5 hours until the internal temperature is 165 degrees. Then you get this beautiful, really well-roasted look that is sort of slowly cooked, and the internal temperature with the thermometer 165, completely safe to eat, and also nice and moist and juicy tomorrow, which is really the whole leftovers thing, right? Now, traditionally we would have it with something sweet, maybe, you know, sweet potatoes,
in terms of sides.
In terms of sides. But of course, we live in this incredible country that is surrounded by global flavors and people from all over the planet, and that's what makes Canada awesome.
You're so passionate.
Well,
I love it.
I just feel so fortunate to live in this place that we get to call home alongside people from Egypt or people from the Middle East or people from, you know, Israel or people from all over the planet, right? And of course, it's a complicated conversation, but food is the one thing that brings us together.
Bonds us,
Why not roast some tomatoes? Savory, juicy. Why not some cucumbers? You know, the kids are going to eat this. This is very multicultural. And then we made a lemon tahini vinaigrette, which is great.
And here you're offending the British because my boyfriend is British and he can't go without gravy. But you're saying, why not a dressing instead of gravy?
Exactly. A little bit fresher, a little bit lighter, a little bit tangy, a little bit sweet, a little bit multicultural. Like, it's what it's all about, man.
I love it.
Of course, mashed potatoes, because I'm a mashed potato king, and pair it with a fantastic beer from our friends at Port Coquitlam. And I mean, that's a holiday feast, if you ask me.
That's it for you. Okay, so nedbell.com, we can get the recipe for this delicious turkey.
Nedbell.com, and you know, we're going to slice a nice piece for you, Mona, because
slice a piece off for Carrie.
I mean, look at how juicy that is. Like, that's still juicy. And friends, I cooked this at midnight till 4:30 in the morning.
I love it. I love your dedication, Ned. I'm going to have a piece of that. I'll save a piece for you as well, Carrie.
Dip it in the sauce.
Oh, okay.
Happy holidays, friends.